going on, Blossom's back. Welcome back to another episode of Sound Drives. Now, by the title of the video, you will probably already know what's going to happen, but we're going to start off right here with the Dodge Durango Pursuit, okay? The brand new prize car that came from Maryland's collection or something like that. A four-wheel drive, standard tire Dodge. Honestly, pretty hard to come by, so I can see this car being very useful straight off the bat already. Ooh, racing objectives was done as well. Anyway, that is a fully upgraded Ultra Air 5.5 AE3. I don't know how well that compares to other Ultra Airs. I believe not so well, because I remember the Ultra Airs on the top of my head, like the BMW 4 Series, and even the Lavoric with better handling. But then again, like I said, for a Dodge, there is potential there. I saw that I could complete some stuff, but I can't get the racing thing for you. So, anyway, I can't get the racing objective pack. But anyway, in today's video, we're obviously talking about another milestone. I make these videos every single time we hit another century. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I've broken a world record for, you know, play with the most fully upgraded Ultra. I genuinely think that. I know there are a lot of whales in top drives, but I don't think whales are just upgrading duplicates of every single Ultra Air. Let me know if you know anyone that has more fully upgraded Ultra Airs than I do. I genuinely think I'm number one. But you know what? If you want to humble me and bring me back down to earth, you can comment down below that you actually have like 1,000 fully upgraded Ultra Airs. But yeah, 903 fully upgraded. I do it every 100. I'm 3 over this time. I cannot wait for the 1,000 fully upgraded Ultra Airs. We're gonna do today's video a little bit differently. Instead of scrolling through every single one, we're gonna nitpick things and even look at the things that we don't have. But anyway, 903 fully upgraded Ultra Airs. Oh my goodness. Again, let's look at the statistics, right? Of the 903 fully upgraded Ultra Airs, 193 of them are American, 205 German, 132 Japanese, 152 British, 75 Italian, 48 French, 38 Australian, 17 Swedish, 23 South Korean. I have more South Korean fully upgraded cars than Sweden with all those Volvos. 9 Czech, 2 Malaysian, 1 Brazilian, 8 Dutch. Yeah, man, it's a big collection, isn't it? Anyway, let me show you the numbers real quick, okay? So, what does it mean to have 903 fully upgraded Ultra Airs? Well, I'll tell you what it means, okay? It means that I have spent 55.4 million. 55.4 million on just upgrading Ultra Airs alone. Now, it takes about 61,000, a little over 61,000 to fully upgrade an Ultra Air, which means that if I sold every Ultra Air for about 58,000, actually, I didn't check the number for this, but now I'm interested. So now if we sell every single Ultra Air in my garage, 58,494. So 58,000, 494, and then you multiply that by 903. Oh, I got my calculator typing wrong. So 58,000, 494, and then you multiply that by 903. If I sold every single one of my Ultra Airs, I would have 52.8 million. Imagine that, right? Imagine I quit the game, but I didn't really quit the game. I sold every Ultra Air I had. I had 52 mil in the account. And I'll be 52 million richer, and I would still have every single epic, legend, super rare, rare, uncommon, and common in my garage. That's just insane, honestly. Okay, what other stats can I tell you? 903 fully upgraded Ultra Airs also means that I have sacrificed 13,545 super rares. That means I've unpacked at least 13,545 super rares alone just to upgrade my Ultra Airs, right? In terms of the total amount of time that has been spent to upgrade every single Ultra Air, that is 12,642 hours. That amounts to 526 days, which means that, you know, out of every time my Ultra Airs have been fusing, you know, the total time has gone to almost 2 years, which is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. So anyway, in my garage currently, I have a total count of 1,014 Ultra Airs, and as long as my Ultra Air fuse pile remains over 100 cars, I will never dip below 1,000 Ultra Airs ever again in my garage, which is an insane feat. But I do want to talk about the Ultra Airs that I do not have. Now, since the last milestone of 800 fully upgraded Ultra Airs, there have been, I think, 2 updates. So much so that EGT has brought a lot of Ultra Airs as well, a lot of Audis that I do not have, right? So let's go to, like, where do I look for cars that, like, I don't own? I forget, not owned. Yeah, so there are 83 Ultra Airs that I do not own. These are the only 83, and of course, let's count the ones that are not prized. So there's 74 ultra rares. It always seems that I've seen the pattern, right? It always goes to sub 50. I will always get 50 ultra rares I do not own, and by the time I go under 50, there's a new update. That's usually what happens. It's going to be accelerated this time because there is a planned update at the end of the month, I believe, and if the patch notes mention that. I think it mentioned that. I think they were aiming for the end of the month, but it's going to be one brand. It's going to be one car. I don't know how many cars they're going to add, so I don't know how many ultras they're going to add. But right now we're sitting at, 74 ultras that we do not own. And now a lot of these are crap. Look at this, 50, 50, 50. It's intentional. These are ultras that I don't want to collect. Not yet. I'm an ultra collector and I do want to get every single one, but I'm just waiting for the day for these cars to move down to super rare. Then I won't even need to collect them because they'll be super rare, and that's a rarity I don't care about. But yeah, they're all gonna move down one day, so I don't really care. There's a correlation here. They're all surface. They're all RQ50. They're all, just bad. So I don't need any of them. The RX-7 Spirit R is an outlier. I can't seem to pull that car. I pulled it before. It's just that I probably pulled it at a time where I didn't have the privilege to keep it around. Probably had to fuse it away into a Tri-Series or Epic or whatever. Here's another one. Never pulled this. European New Wave. How old is European New Wave as an update? Is it a year? Less than a year? I'm not too sure, but yeah, I've never pulled this card. Not once, because you bet your ass that if I ever pulled that, I would definitely keep in my garage. Buick Envision, I mean, it's relatively new. American Overdrive 2 updates ago. Never got that one before. A lot of the EGT stuff that you see, obviously, I never got. This one, still, I can't pull this. APGP is like 2 years old now, and I've never had the chance. I've opened Mazda packs, I've opened APGP packs, I've opened countless millions of ceramic packs and carbon fibers, this, that, and the third. MX-5 Cup is a car that I just can't seem to pull. I've pulled like 4 Chevy SS's from an update that came a year after this, and I've never pulled an MX-5 Cup, not once. So this one, the Citroen Saxo, genuinely don't have them because I've genuinely never unpacked them. Vista never had the chance. Chevelle Slammer never had the chance. Again, a lot of these cars I've probably unpacked before, like the M3 convertible I've unpacked a million times, but I've never fused it away. I mean, I've always fused it away, never mind. Always fused it away. Would like the XT4, never got the XT4. It was a great car for Maryland's collection. Doesn't really matter for me because I'm gonna finish that off now. Probably just a couple levels away. Looking forward to getting the Giulia rear-wheel drive standard. Not the best niche, but it's 89 handling when you fully upgrade that. Again, there are a lot of Audis here, right? I mean, what's the bulk of ultra rares that came in the most recent update? 41 that I don't own. No, 41 in total, but how many do I not own? I do not own 21. I don't own 21, so I don't own 74. 74 minus 21 is 53. Yeah, so I was around that 50 mark until the new update rolled around and basically reset the clock for me back up to the 80s, I think, or maybe even more than that. But ultra rare, non-prize. Let's go back to not own because I want to continue to see what I missed, right? So I never got the MX-5, never got the Citroen Saxo. Always wanted that. Moving up the ranks here, pulled this a million times, threw it away. I've never pulled the XT6 and I never pulled the Silverado. Those are cars that I would definitely want with open arms. The CTS-V, never pulled that one either. A lot of these are relatively new. Oh, here's a real kicker. The Mercedes AMG S65 used to be an Epic, moved down to an ultra rare. Never pulled it. Really want this car in my garage. It is beautiful. I love the photo and everything about it. I love S-classes. Never had the chance to pull it. I mean, the rarity change when this went from an Epic to an ultra rare was during, I think, was it World Expo? I think it was World Expo's 3 years. Has this car been an ultra for 3 years now? Is that true? Well, I've never pulled it. Same with the Camaro. This one, it's funny. This one's like a real character. This XKR75. I pulled it 3 times when it was an Epic. I pulled it at 2.5% odds. Pulled it 3 times when it was an Epic, and I can't seem to get it once as an ultra rare. Like, what the frick, I never pulled the M240. There are a few cars here that used to be Epic that moved down the ranks, and I've still never had the chance to unpack. The Camaro, I pulled this as an Epic before, but not as an Ultra. S65, XKR, M2, never pulled. This one, again, along with the MX-5 Cup, I've never pulled the Lancer, and honestly, this and the MX-5 Cup, you can argue, are the best ultra rares from this update in terms of high RQ and low RQ. That MX-5 is probably the best bargain. This is probably the best ultra rare from the update in terms of like non-drag stuff. Yeah, never pulled it. There's a 64 Mazda, I think, that is similar to this, but a little worse. I pulled that 3 times, but this one never. Looking forward to the Stelvio, and I'm looking forward to the 8C. So those are the cars that I've never pulled. There are still a couple in here that I need to pull, and I never had the chance to get to. But anyway, let's go to the ALTR. Let's go to the fully upgraded collection now. 903 cars. I'm gonna work backwards this time until everything gets sticky, because right now it gets smooth, but when I get down to the bottom, it gets all sticky, as you can see. So let's see how fast we can go. Like I said, we're doing things differently, right? If I'm making this kind of video every time I hit 100, which is every 6 months or so, we gotta change things up. So I got 4 fully upgraded BMW M5s. They're still wish listed. Oh, sorry, I wanted to unwish list. I unlocked it because of the last RQ 10 to 100 video. I think it was fast circuit wet. So yeah, that's why some of these cars are probably still gonna be wish listed. I got 4 of those, 2 of which are drag spec, 2 of which are like fast circuit spec, right? 2, 2, 3. I got a whole hose of the Honda Legends over here. I've got a couple of these Jaguar XJs. I remember these were super useful to start Great Exhibition, and then they weren't anymore. I got a pair of C63Ss, some R33s, and oh, here you go, 6 fully upgraded Peugeot 306 Maxis. We had a brand new update that, you know, revamped Peugeot, but not a single ultra Peugeot could trump the 306 Maxi. This thing still remains the best, and honestly, I think it should be an RQ65. Yeah, I think it should. Couple of Foresters. These were super useful at JPT. There are a couple of these, you know, update specific Ultras that I have in duplicates because they're very useful in that update or when they were new, and then I never use them again. So things like the Legacy, things like the Forester, and probably soon enough join that club would probably be that Chevy SS from American Overdrive. We got 4 Zenith E10s, which, you know, it's good, but it just doesn't bring as much value as the Peugeot Maxi, right? Got 2 Max 420i's. We've got a couple of Trailblazers. One's from the campaign. I don't know which is from the campaign. Which is the older one? Nah, not that. That's 1,400. So this is the campaign. 2,547 days old. How many years is that, dude? Well, I went 2,000. Was it 2,754? I'm so bad with numbers. I think I already forgot. 2,547 divided by 365. Almost 7 years. 6.97 years. Yeah, we're really close. That car is almost 7 years old. That thing is like almost in grade school, right? Like, that's crazy, dude. That's actually insane. A couple of Familias. They were useful for APGP and then never again. A couple of S65s, 1 drag spec, 1 not drag spec. Again, if you have any questions, as always, if you have any questions about my ALTR collection, feel free to comment down below. This is like the best, or at least it was. I'm not sure if the meta has changed. Because, yeah, but this was the best wet hairpin center tire car, like the best wet hairpin ultra rare. I don't know if it still is, but definitely is in the top 5, top 3 maybe. EX30 single motor. Got a whole host of these BMW 520s. Here we go for the meme. We got 6 fully upgraded Charger Scat packs. Now, you guys know that I made it my goal to have 12 of these fully upgraded to kind of pay tribute to the that joke final where I couldn't get any of the epic Chargers or Red Eyes or Hellcats. I still have all 12 of them, but only half of them are fully upgraded. And one of these was my 900th fully upgraded. I think one of these was my 800th fully upgraded. And that was my 900th. So yeah, definitely this will be my 1000th fully upgraded Ultra. But yeah, the Scat Pack wide body. And I think I remember my Dodge Stealth. I can't remember which milestone it was, but I have a Dodge Stealth which I fully upgraded at, I want to say 700th or 600th maybe fully upgraded Ultra Rare. I always try and make that Century fully upgraded Ultra a Dodge. Because, you know, it's just Top Drive's heritage. It's Blossom heritage, isn't it? I got 4 340Rs, a couple of R classes, a lot of Morgans. I got a three-way full house of like Skyline GTRs, upgraded in all the main ways. Got a couple of Spikers, a couple of NSXs. This was so useful for American Frontier and just American cars in general, the start of American Frontier. Now, not so much anymore. Here we go, 2 SSs. American Overdrive, super useful, but I think they will become less useful as the update gets older and older. I think I was doing a stream on Top Drives, and it occurred to me, that was an epiphany, that I only had 1 Charger RT Scat Pack fully upgraded, and it was this one. And I needed another one drag spec, and I didn't have one at the time. Well, now we do. This is a pretty recent upgrade as well, probably like 897th or 898th, fully upgraded Ultra. Got a bunch of those power boxes, got a bunch of Holden Avalanches. Let this down third, mini John Cooper work, a couple Mercs here and there, Porsches, Megans. The BTR army, I think it was always 5. I don't think I had 6. I don't think I sold a BTR. Ooh, but in terms of selling Ultras, I'll tell you what I sold a lot of recently. Suzuki Ignis. Yeah, here's another one. A pair of Dodges. One is drag spec, one isn't. The Suzuki Ignis Sport. I used to have 6. Now I think I have 3. So I sold 3 of them, and that was pretty decent because that was like 150k cash that I got back from selling those Suzukis. A couple of accurate TLXs, a couple of Alpha Alfetas. I gotta stay alert because yep. I'm staying alert just for this. The oldest Ultra in my garage. How old is it? Let's take the calculator out again. 2,553. So 2,553 divided by 365. It is 6.99. Yep, it's really close to 7 years old. 6.994. Yeah, so what is 7 years actually? 365 times 7. 2555. Oh yeah, it's gonna be 7 years old. It's gonna be 7 years old in 2 days. Well, actually 3 days because we've had a leap year. But yeah, 7 years old. BMW M5. One day, some of these Ultras might genuinely be older than some of you watching the video right now. I cannot believe it, but genuinely that might be a thing. If 4 more years, right, of that BMW, and it'll be the same age as Wyatt when he started watching my videos, 7 years ago. Here's the Peugeot 908 Rally 4, 2 of those fully upgraded, very useful for all the EGT trials going on right now. A lot of Porsches. I mean, this entire screen, just Porsches, right? It's great because, like, this is a great little, road trip down memory lane of what cars used to be useful back in the day. You can see some old metas in terms of, like, high duplicate cars I have fully upgraded. Like, I got 3 Stealths, I got 3 Viper RT10s. Okay, that's a little bit biased because I'm a Dodge collector. But maybe outside of Dodge, like, 3 BRZs, they used to be super rare, 2 Kazashis. You know what? I don't use the Kazashis as much as I used to anymore, actually. I forget that they even exist. But I think soon you're gonna be seeing those Lavorgs. Oh, is it getting sticky now? Yeah, it's getting sticky. No, not yet. No, yes, I'm not sure. It's starting to unalive itself. We got 4 Citroen Visa 1000 Pistis. Fully upgraded, more Dodges, more Prototipos, 5 of them, 2 Bronco Heritage Editions, we've got some Mustang GTs, we've got that Lancia D50, which also got a massive nerf, and yeah, I think we're getting 2 Peugeot Instincts, and now we're getting, and the Lavorgs, and now, I genuinely think we're getting to the Ultras that not a lot of people really care about. Yeah, Camaro, remember when this was medium? Yeah, I got nerfed, but honestly, not that bad. I'll keep them all around. They might be useful for Chevrolet events or Chevrolet clubs. Martinis! Oh my goodness, this used to be like upper echelon, like RQ60. Now it's 56. Yeah, it's really crazy to see how far a lot of these cars have gone down in RQ. This used to be 59. I'm not sure if it ever was a 60, but I definitely remember the days when that used to be a 59. Now it's a 55. We've got a couple of Desirs. Yeah, it's definitely getting sticky now. Tell you what, let's just talk about the new stuff. Fully upgraded in terms of the brand new updates that we've had, right? EGT. I mean, I say that I hate the update, but I got 21 of these cars fully upgraded. Most of them are not Audis, or if they are Audis, I try and go for the performance tire ones. Got the TT Quattro. Here's another thing about the Audis that kind of annoy me. A lot of them are gray. Like, this is gray. This is gray. This is gray or whitish. And there are 2 more gray Audis that I have in my holding pool. Not in my holding pool, but in my unlocked pile that are uniques. That I've not fully upgraded them because they're all just gray and it just makes me really bored. But yeah, a lot of these are just, I tried to make them not Audis. I think majority are still Audis, huh? Audi, yeah, never mind. But I got a couple pugs, right? 207, HX1, 208s, Instincts, 305. I try to mix it up. So yeah, I got 21 of those. And American Overdrive got 44. So yeah, this is a great little collection as well. Really happy. That Durango Pursuit, there you go, Mr. 903. Technically, this was like 901 after the Charger Scat Pack. That being said, though, I never finished it until now. We've got these Chevy SS's, a lot of SUVs over here. We've got the Image, the Interspace. I do really want to finish the Ultra collection. I am missing quite a bit, though. I'm missing quite a bit. XT6, Terrain. Velites or Velites, the Warlock. A lot of these cards I've just never unpacked before. I wouldn't fuse any of these away. I am a collector. As you can see, I got all the 50s. I will upgrade all of the 50s. Like, as you can see here, like with the Envision and well, actually, I've only upgraded 2. I've never unpacked the rest. That's the thing. I wouldn't mind getting this at all. That's 80 handling, 4-wheel drive standard. For an American, it's very heavy, though, so it's not going to be very nimble, is it? And I think the last update that we had was European New Wave. So yeah, I'm not sure if this update was included in my last ALTR milestone, but we do have 42 fully upgraded of these. A couple of EX30s, a Bizzarini, Revival, Citroen C Matisse, DS3s. Yeah, some okay stuff in here. The Visa definitely is the highlight, isn't it? But yeah, man, it's another milestone that I just wanted to share. Every single time we hit a century for these fully upgraded ALTRs, I gotta make a video about it. So that is for today. I'll see you in like 6 months when we have 1,000 fully upgraded ALTRs. I really hope that we get that benchmark. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, and let me know down in the comments below how many ALTRs you have fully upgraded. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all